Okay, hope you enjoy this story. And I'm going to change it up just a little bit. I'm going to give your parents a link and they can listen to it online too. But you'll see what I mean about changing it up. But it's called The Doorbell Rang by Pat Hutchins. We open it up, and when we open it up to our title page. And we had talked earlier, and this does take place in the kitchen because we can see the stove and we can see the sink and the counter. And Mama is standing here, she's holding her a big old tray of cookies. They look so good. They look to me like they might be made out of chocolate chips. Who likes chocolate chip cookies? Miss Tasha does. Her, me and Hayden, we love chocolate chips. Here's some chips. We like the milk chocolate ones. They're so good and creamy. So let's read along. Now, like I said, I'm going to change it up just a little bit. But I'll start with the first two pages so you'll have an idea what the story is about. I've made some cookies for tea, said Mom. Good, said Carson and Roxy. We're starving. Share them between yourselves, said Mom, because I've made plenty. So here sits Carson and Roxy, and they look so excited. They see and smell the cookies, and they're ready to dig in. Carson and Roxy talk among themselves, and they say, we'll get 6 cookies apiece. Mama had made a dozen cookies, and a dozen is 12. When you've got 2 friends to even it up, they'd both get 6 apiece. They're sitting there and they're looking at their cookies and they're thinking, oh, they smell so good and they look so good. Let's count the cookies up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. These are my cookies that I'm going to use for our story. See, they look like little chocolate chip cookies. So Roxy's going to get 6 on her plate. And Carson's going to get 6 on his plate. They're just about ready to take a bite of their cookie when the doorbell rings. Mama's standing there and you see her here, she's with her mop bucket. And when Mama opens up the door, here walks in Veda and Georgia. Mama says, come on in, girls. You can join Roxy and Carson. They're having cookies. And Roxy gets Veda a plate, and she gets Georgia a plate. Well, now Roxy and Carson don't no longer get to get 6 cookies apiece, but they're going to get 3 apiece. So they can all share cookies. So I'm going to try to get these to stay on my plate. Stay on our board so we can look at it. So here's Roxy's plate of cookies, Carson's plate of cookies, George's plate of cookies, and Veda's. And you'll see they've all got 3 cookies apiece. They're talking about how good those cookies smell and how good they look to eat. They're just about to eat them when the doorbell rings. Mama goes to the door and she opens up the door, and there stands Elsa and Dakota. They've come over to see their friends. So Carson goes and he gets 2 more plates out. One for Elsa and one for Dakota. Well, they can't keep their plates empty, so they have to share. So they're all going to give now they've all got 2 cookies apiece. Roxy, Carson, Georgia, Veda, Elsa, and Dakota. They're thinking, my cookies smell good and they look so good. They're just about ready to eat them when the doorbell rings. In walks Xavier and Miss Lauren. And that wasn't all. Here comes Miss Ava and Miss Sharon, Miss McDonald, and Miss Brandy. So now let's count and see how many people are now with Roxy and Carson. Roxy and Carson makes 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There's 12 people there now. There was 12 cookies to begin with. So how many cookies do they all get? That's right, they're all going to share you a cookie. To Xavier, to Miss Lauren, one to Miss Ava, one to Miss McDonald, one to Miss Brandy, and one to Miss Sharon. So all of them each have a cookie. So they're all looking, they're just about to eat, and the doorbell rings. They all look at each other and they think, there's no more cookies to share. What are we going to do? Mama goes to the door and she opens up the door. And guess who's there? Miss Tasha's there, and she's got a whole tray of cookies, another dozen of cookies. So they get to go in and they get to enjoy their cookies together. So your mom can and family can look up this story. I'm putting the link on it, and you'll see how it's sort of kind of how I've changed it up just a little bit. But it was a counting game. So let's count to 12 one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I want you to look at my pattern. I hope you can see it close enough. Let me bring it just a little bit closer. We have the pink plates, the pink rim plates. Then we have the blue rim plates. And then we have, this changed up just a little bit. What do we need to do to make the pattern look the same? That's right, we need to move this green rimmed plate to this side. So now we've got green. And now we can put this one there. So now our pattern's right. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. A, B, C, D. So look at these shapes. You've got a square plate. You've got a round plate. This is a round plate, but it's got some scalloped edges on it. And let's look at this shape. This shape's different for a plate. What shape is that? Let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's got 8 sides. What shape do we know has 8 sides? That's right. It's an octagon. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed this story, and I hope everyone's doing good, and I will talk to y'all again really soon. Bye-bye.